This is Fit Mama Fitness, and I'm going to give you 5-minute abs in the office. I was inspired by my friend Donnie. Donnie is my printer, and he asked me what he could do in the office. Donnie and I made this lovely shirt. And that wasn't even a real flex. Now I gotta do a real one.
So
We're gonna do 5-minute abs in the office. So 5-minute abs in your office chair. All right. I decided to do this in this chair because some of you have these and there's not a lot of stability in these. So if this is too much, then hit this chair. But again, any amount of stability or instability is all gonna come down to your core control, and that's the whole thing that's gonna be key in this. The only thing that's really gonna make you successful in a workout like this is not if you swing your legs around and you go like this. It's going to be if you actually connect your mind to what's going on in your abdominal region, and you isolate and you really pay attention to making the exercise initiate in this region, not from any other momentum. Don't swing your feet, don't swing your arms, but concentrate on it here. Make the pull come from here. And you should hear yourself like that when you do these movements. So, for the first one, we're gonna do just that. If we're sitting here, I would come to the edge of my chair, and you don't wanna pull, you just wanna brace yourself, and we're gonna just crunch and hold. And it doesn't look like you're really doing too much until you see that very shortly I will start to shake and I will not be able to talk as well because I can isolate my muscles. Whoa! Very well. So anyway, we're gonna hold from here, okay? Now the key to all of these, that I probably should have addressed to begin with, is with all these movements, when you stand up regular, the natural curve in your spine is going to be, to a degree, this way. I'm a little excessive, but we're going to be this way. We want to straighten out our spine with what's called a pelvic tilt. So basically, before you start any of these, in order to really engage your abdominal muscles, you're going to need to tuck your buns. So take your tailbone, tuck it under, and that's a pelvic tilt. So when I would sit into my chair before I even started anything, I would not sit like this. I would sit like this, which is awkward and weird, and you feel like you have a corn cob stuck up your butt and you have to squeeze your butt cheeks really hard in order to maintain that position. But see, now it is all coming from here. Okay, so exercise number 1 is to crunch and to hold. I would do this for 3 times 30 seconds. And if you don't really swing up from your desk, no one's even really gonna know what you're doing. I mean, in theory, you could do this in your cubicle with your neighboring coworkers. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, you're gonna have to come a little closer. Don't be shy. I didn't clean up my office for you either. All right, so hand here. Now remember, I'm not here with my pelvis. I'm gonna tuck my buns, left foot's down, and right. I'm gonna lean on my left side, and I'm gonna swing my right foot up. I don't know why I felt like I needed to demonstrate this under my desk. I know why, because I was thinking I would be at my desk. I was designing things that I could do sitting at my desk while still working. So I'm leaning on the left side. My right bum cheek is off. I'm not pulling, I'm just stabilizing. And I'm gonna go left to right. This one is surprisingly challenging. I was sitting here and I was playing with these and I was like, whoa, beast. So I'm like really out of breath doing this one. Left butt cheek is really sunk in there. Whole right side is off. And you can see, you're still going to be pulling a little bit with your quad muscle, but this is a lot of work on the entire right side of my abdominal wall. And the rest of me is relaxed, okay? Then we would switch sides. I'm a fitness professional. Right foot down, left side up. And also, yeah, don't just go from here, because then you're going to be pulling from your hip. You're going to need to shift your body to the side and lean so that I'm on my side and I can pull with my abdomen. And the key is to keep the foot pretty low. So once we take it too high, I'm using more of my abductor, which is your outer thigh. I want to take it low and hold right here, okay? So that's 1, that's 2. Number 3 is leg lifts. With my back against the chair, not a ball cap on backwards exercise. I want to try to keep my upper back and my head. You see this funky position I'm in? Notice my spine. Where are my buns? They're tucked underneath my body. Racha. Okay? From here, I'm going to do leg lifts. And they have to be very, very, very controlled in order to not make my buns pop out from under me and to not be using my lower back. I've had a recent back injury, a doozy, I tell you. So I have to be really careful with not using my lower back. This is straight abdominals. Whew! Now, if you are a beginner at all of this, the first two are good to your own degree of difficulty. With this one, we would keep one foot down and engage one side at a time. It's the same thing. I'm not pulling, just using one side, and then I would alternate and use the other, okay? I don't know why. I find good balance with my hands on my head. Random. Okay, now, oh my goodness. Yo, that's legit. I have a little swole on. All right. Now, if you have a little more room in your workplace, then you're going to come to let's say you have a staircase. Or, if this is your lunch break, do those in your seat and then go outside because most everyone has a step somewhere, right? So, you would come over to a step. Videographer. So I'm gonna put you know when a kid sits on your lap and they dig their butt bones into your thigh and you're like, those bones right there. Take them on the edge. My office has a parking garage and a parking attendant in the parking garage. That's my office. I'm a work from home mom. Here we are. So butt bones right off the thing there, okay? We're gonna take those off. You know what? I'm gonna have to go sideways, aren't I? Oh, I don't think I can do this one here. Oof, I can do it with one leg. Should have ran through that one the first time, huh? Okay, actually that's quite good. That's probably even better. So from the side, that butt bone is right off the edge of the step. Like, it is quite a lot of work for me just to hold that big old slab of beef that I got called a left leg off the flow. So, a lot of work going on here. Left butt bone is off. Left leg's working, lots of ability. That's why I was trying to turn sideways to begin with, to give you the option to stabilize your upper body in case you couldn't hold up there like I can't sideways because you're gonna hit your back. So, same thing on the other side would be, you can see, butt bone falls off, boom, ratia, okay? So I'm gonna keep my left leg down, just chill out with my body. My body's not leaning back, I'm leaning back but I'm not resting. And I'm doing a rule, right leg, left leg. Right leg, left, right leg, leg lift. Right leg, leg lift. Right leg, leg lift. Right leg, leg lift. I just want to see if I can do it 3 times. Okay. On this particular day, you brought paper plates to work, and with you, here we're going to do paper plate exercises on your stairs. Now, this can be anything. This can be a step. This can be a chair. This surface right here can be absolutely anything. These will not do so great on concrete unless it's a real smooth concrete, but if you have a linoleum floor, wood floor, tile floor, you're good to go. So, here we go. Now, the higher you're up, the more assistance you will have in the exercise. So if you start up here, you go out and in, out and in. If we want to make it a little more difficult, we're here, out and in. Out and in. If you want to beast out and in. Out and in. There you have it. So, that's 5-minute abs in the office. Now what I would do is we'll go back here to make it 2. We'll cue your visual memory. Okay, I would do 3 of the 30-second holding crunches. And then I would come on the side. I would do 15 of each, up to 3 sets. Leg lifts. I would start with 3 sets of 10. Those are intense. If you can do the one-legged on a step, I would do 3 sets of 10 reps of each of those. And with the end ones, so the paper plates where you do the out and the in, I really should have come up with a name for that first. I just call them paper plates. you're gonna scissor, okay? So that would be 1, 1, 2, 2. I would do 3 sets of 10. Now, if you are a brand new beginner at this, that's a lot of isolated ab exercises. I would definitely start with 1 time through of each of those. So do the same rep range, but only do 1 set, not 3. When you have, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're above a 5 on the soreness scale, if on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is miserable, and you're at a 5, wait till you get to like a 3 or 4, and then add another set. So you start with 1 set, you're quite sore for a couple times, you do it, keep it there till your soreness level comes down, and then add another set. Go to 2, same thing, do the same process, graduate to 3. Thank you.